Before we get started with this movie, let's explain our disclaimer here. We're not referring to a machine when we say computer. We're referring to something else entirely. That's either people that work at computing jobs who compute, which are referred to as people who compute, or a human who computes. The disclaimer has began. Alright, now we can do our video. Let's take it to the next reality by unlocking some creative mysteries. We are human beings, better than any computer in the world. We may compute, process information, but that does not define our identity to who we are. We are human beings with intelligence and creativity and intuition and emotions. We do not compute like computers. We compute like human beings with creativity. We compute like human beings by playing and creating things and imagining new visions and inventing new ideas. We are humans in today's society. We are not reduced to any mere computer because we are not computers. We are human beings. And what is this supposed to mean to you if I say, if I compute, I'm not a computer? Well, you might have got it right. This is probably what I am promoting on my new YouTube channel, Someone Who Computes. And that's the channel that actually shows that kind of stuff. Is that we're human beings, not computers. Well, do you guys even supposedly think of me as some kind of mere algorithm? Well, I didn't thought so. We are the unique, creative, we are unique creatures that are capable of unlocking the full potential of reality. We are capable of so much more than just computation. And we came to speak our existence into reality. We are not computers. We are human beings with a bunch of so much more capabilities. And we are more complex than machines. We are more complex than computers. We have the ability to do more things that artificial computers lack. We're not a switch on the wall. We're not a microwave. We're not that light you see up there. We're humans. And with our best and unleashing with our best potential of unleashing the creative power of the human brain. We are unique. We sometimes face consequences when we do bad things. But that isn't to say that it's okay. Hold on a minute. Consequences are just hurting and upsetful. Because when someone gives a person a consequence, it makes them feel angry or anxious or mad. We are not computers. We got a soul. We got feelings. We got creative thoughts. We have the ability to play, create, and race. We have the ability to be capable of creating apps as a human app creator or a human app builder. Computing does not define who you are, even though there may be some similarities. Computing does not define our humanity. It's just what we do as human beings. And just because we are computing does not mean that we're some kind of computer. We're not walking computers. We're human beings. We feel things. We see things with our eyes. We know right from wrong. But to give somebody a consequence sounds very bad, I would say. Because one thing I just don't get the fact, I don't get to lay in other rooms besides mine. I don't get to lay in other rooms besides mine. So what I want to tell you is that even though that's a rule and someone says it's inappropriate, we are human beings. So we are sure that we will make that decision at some point, because we're better than computers. We don't need to be programmed to do tasks like reading, science, math, health class, news to you, PE, spot group, or any of those tasks. We don't need to be programmed to do tasks like music class, health class, science, PE with David Michael. We're not computers. We're human beings outside of the machine metaphor. We're not computers programmed to perform specific tasks. We're human beings that are free to their free will and their freedom. We are different from man-made machines. We are different from man-made devices. We are different from inanimate objects. And actually, a computer is a thing. We are not a thing. We are a human being. That is enough with me. That is it for me promoting that I'm not a computer. I'm Henry. And to tell you the last time, I am not a computer. I am a human being. I got the ability to process things like emotions. I got the ability to compute emotions, feelings, and creativity and intuition. And if I'm in the image, if I'm created in the image of God, then I would be considered as called God's computer because God made me. So yes, I would be considered God's computer. And I am God's computer, but I just have to show you is that down here, we're not computers.